too much. Like, I don't even want, like, oh my God, it's so weird. Like, when I'm like, I just remember texting guys. Oh, did I guys tell you? I think I did tell you about the story about the crazy dude who, I don't know. Part of me feels like because I missed last week that I didn't tell you this story. How about if I tell you anyway, and if you've already heard it, then you could just be like, whatever. Because I don't think you guys listen anyway. So anyway, there was this dude who he and his boyfriend were going to do this thing called protocol or whatever. And I told him, I'll help you guys. I'll DJ, blah, blah. And I'm going to cut all this to really fast because I could have told you and you're like, damn, he's told the story like 5 times. But it's just interesting. So basically, at the end of the day, like when I was trying to help them get their club started in a space that I was, got off the ground, was trying to get off the ground, where men's room was, he's telling me that he wanted to, like, he said, well, do you want me to talk to my contact? And I was like, well, sure, if you want to talk to him, that's fine. So I gave him the contact number, and then I told the manager of the space, was like, hey, these people might reach out to you, blah, blah, and they never did. Well, I felt a way about it because my feelings were like, listen, I'm trying to help your asses out, but if you want to go over my head because you feel like I'm not getting accomplished what you want to get accomplished, then we don't need to be in business together because I'm trying to help you. This wasn't a mutual satisfactory agreement. This was me helping you, not the other way around. Don't get it twisted because to me, you're making lemonade. So all I'm saying is, sir, back down because I was not feeling your vibe. So after that, it's a one strike with me. I was like, I'm good. We never have to have a discussion. So, done. So he would text. I ignored the text. I didn't respond. Didn't do anything. Months. We're talking months and months and months and months and months. So a good 5 months go by and I go back to Scruff because again, I'm always scouting. So I'm on Scruff and 2 minutes I'm on Scruff and he pops up and he's all, hey, how have you been? And I'm like, oh God. Like I just don't like to block people because blocking people is so immature because you could just handle your business. So I was just like, all right, it's been months, so whatever. So I respond, I'm like, I'm great. And the second message is basically him going into, so how come you stopped responding to me? And I'm like, oh my God. Like, why are you texting me? Like, you're still bitter. Like, why are you picking a fight? Like, as adults, the one thing we should not do as adults is pick fight. Don't pick a fight. Because it never ends well. As kids, it ends well. Because you could just go, all right, you guys shake hands. All you have to do is go to school. When you're a kid, you go to school, you don't have to worry about bills. You had nothing else on your plate. You just got school. And nutrition, lunch, and snacks. So I'm just like, wow, he's really going into it. And I was like, listen, it's not that big of a deal to me. It happened in the past. Let's keep it moving. And he responds to that. He has the audacity to say, well, I don't want to be friends with people who can't own up to their shit. When you're wrong, just say you're wrong so we can move on. Because I don't know that I want to still hang out with someone who can't even admit to being wrong. Number one, sir, you messaged me and you found me because I didn't even see your face on that little grid. Sure didn't. Wasn't looking. No, it wasn't. And you found me. Number two, the sickest, is who said we weren't going to hang out? I haven't spoken to you or even reached out or even tried to for months. You get that, sweetheart? Months. It's been forever. Okay, haven't tried to. And then to say, to own up to being, I'm sorry. What? You want to turn your car around? I'm sorry. I don't think did I hear that correctly? No, I don't. No. Pumpkin, no. I didn't hear that correctly because, number one, I'm sorry. No. No. People have lost their minds. Who in their right mind messages somebody like 5-6 months down the road, picking a fight, telling them that you don't want to hang out with them or be friends with them if they can't own up to their mistakes and own up to their shit and basically say they're wrong? That is cool if I reached out to him and was like, hey, let's hang out and do stuff and be buddies again. But I didn't do that. But I can't. What is wrong? This is why I can't do it. This is why I'm a nomosexual. This is why. So many married dudes on Scruff married and found their most amazing guy, but they're still there. No. And people will be like, I'm not judging. Oh, I'm judging. I'm judging big time. I might as well have a robe and a gavel because I'm judging. Because that's some shitty ass shit. You're not. No way. What is that? How does that normal and how does that make sense where we fought for marriage equality? Because that's what we've been fighting for years. So we finally got it. We got it. It's there. It's like no one can tell us that we can't get married anymore, except for that one judge in Tennessee who found herself in jail. Good for her. And okay, so we got it. So we can get married. So this is great. So we're married, and now it's like we're married, and we're proud of it, and yet we're still on Grindr and Scruff and shit, looking for sex because our marriage isn't good enough. We found something, but we still want more. Fuck that. That's some bogus ass. I don't care who you are. That is foul. Like, what? Why would I marry someone? What is the point of me marrying somebody if at the end of the day I'm still looking for something? Okay. I can't. My brain. No, I can't. Like, that just makes no sense to me. It makes zero sense to me. Because people, I thought, got married to people because it's life ever after. It's like, this is who I love, this is who I want to be with, this is who I want to have sex with, this is who I want to have a child with, this is who I want to have children with. I want to build. You can't build anything on a foundation that is not set or settled. You can't build a house on top of water. Even if you build on top of water, you still have to find a foundation. It has to be sand or something. Something's got to balance it out for the building to stand. And it's got to be solid or it will fall. It will tumble. That is nature. That's life. That's math. That's gravity. That's everything. And I'm just like, what? Where are we? Why would we fight for equality for marriage if we can't even, like, I trust you that heterosexuals, women and men, are not marrying somebody and then it's okay that they're still on Scruff and Tinder and all these places still looking, because that's the reason why they're divorcing. That would be it right there. I mean, there are people with open relationships and I get it, but that should be the rare. That should not be the norm. Oh my God, why am I preaching? This really isn't what this is about. How did I? Oh, because I said it was nomosexual. And this is why. That's it. Right here. And you heard it here. And I know you're probably like, you know what? I don't need that. Well, you don't. You don't. You're right. You don't need it. But that's what you got. Because I'm real that way. I just can't. I've always been about monogamy. I mean, always. That's the reason why I'm single. I mean, it's not the only reason why, but that is pretty much why. It's like crazy to me that I'm on there and you get crazy. And to mind you, the dude that reached out and told me he didn't want to be my friend anymore because I need to own up to my shit is married, has 2 kids, or I shouldn't because that's way too much information. Has children, and then has the boyfriend on the side. And I'm like, that's too much. That's too much. That's just way too much. And so now you can see why someone would go off on me. Because it's like, you got a lot on your shoulders. And I get it. But see, I don't want what you got on my shoulders. Like, I have enough on mine, but I don't need yours. No. I'm going to pass that to the person to my right. They can have it. They look like they have a lighter load than myself. But no, you're not going to reach out. You're not. We're not going to let that happen. I mean, and I literally did not block. Still did not block them. Just stopped answering. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. Well, that's fine. I mean, sorry you don't want to hang out because, you know, for the past 5 months or so, I've been reaching out trying to get in touch with you so we could hang out. Guess, or at least that's what you assume, because especially when all I've done was really, I haven't. What's funny, I think when I'm thinking about that right now, I'm like, I was ignoring you, and you even said that. You said that. That's why you were pissed, is because I haven't responded to you. So how does that make it seem like I wanted to hang out? Poor girl. She tripping. But anyway, there's a whole lot going on there. It's just, come on, fellas. Like, the gay community used to be so amazing, so strong, and so solid. And it just feels like it's crumbling. It really does. I got that off my chest. That really wasn't where I was going, but as you know, this show goes wherever it wants to go. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed listening. I'm going to end it a little sooner today because I got to watch Game of Thrones. I got to watch my seasons. Y'all making me miss my shit. But anyway, I'm so glad you joined us, and we'll be back next week. And God, I keep saying, I swear I'm gonna get the stuff so I could start doing calling people. I swear I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Like, once I get settled in, get my own place, get my furniture and shit together, I promise you it's gonna be on and popping. The show's gonna get better. It will. I promise. It has to. It's my show. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, feel free to listen to us on iTunes and all the other shit. Alright, I'm Omari.